Hi everybody, my name's Ryan and I'm the midlife skier. I've recently become obsessed with skiing and we've been blessed with an unusually cold early season here in the eastern US. With this in mind, I recently had the chance to take my family up to Beech Mountain, North Carolina for opening day. It was our first time skiing at Beech Mountain, so in this video I'm going to talk about our experience there. We ended up going to Beech Mountain on opening day somewhat as an accident. It was supposed to snow the night before, so the kids ended up having their school day canceled due to the impending weather. With the goal of never wasting a good snow day, everyone agreed that going skiing instead of sitting around at home sounded like a lot more fun. So it was a rare combination that day of there was no school, no one had to be at work, there were no appointments, no practices, so we could go. So that was pretty cool. It also happened that this day was the season opener for Beech Mountain, so good timing on their part. Since it's within a reasonable driving distance for a day trip, we figured it would be a good place to go for the day. So we got a 4-hour flex pass for each of us there. As it turned out, the snowstorm that was supposed to come through never materialized. Instead, it was really just kind of cloudy and they got a bit of rain and sleet the night before. Despite all this, Beech has good snowmaking coverage and it was in pretty good shape for a North Carolina ski slope. The day we were there, the weather ended up being very foggy and cloudy most of the day, as you'll see in the footage. So that was a bit of a bummer on the way up, but at least it wasn't raining. So I think that's made it able to be a lot more fun than it would have otherwise been. Since it was the family's first day skiing for the season and the kids are beginner skiers, we started off at the bunny slope to get everyone reacquainted. It was also my first time skiing on my new Armada Declivity 88Cs, so I wanted to ease into getting used to them. They're 176 centimeters in length, whereas my previous ski experience has been on skis no longer than 169 centimeters. This difference ended up being a much bigger adjustment than I thought it would be for me. After a while on the bunny hill, we moved over to the number 4 double chair that takes you up a little ways to a green run. We skied this several times, building confidence and regaining muscle memory. A couple of us also skied some lower mountain blue slopes as the day went on. Wow, I gotta get used to these skis. I'm headed to you. Here's an opening. All in all, we ended up having a lot more fun than I thought we would. Honestly, I was just really worried as we were driving up, as kind of dark, overcast, cloudy as it was, clearly not snowing, no snow in sight. I was really worried that the day was going to be a bust and just kind of a big waste of time. But it wasn't. I think, the good part was that everyone got their ski legs back to where they left off last season. The poor visibility and crowded runs were the main negatives of the experience. We had multiple near collisions due to inexperience and heavy traffic. So yeah, you did great. I'll be over at the lift. Yeah, that's kid out of control. I assume this is a normal opening day thing as everyone is coming in rusty. Also, I did get to try out my new skis and was very happy with them, though I knew I had a lot of work ahead of me to get used to the longer length. The stats for the day were top speed 19.3 miles per hour, average speed was 10.2 miles per hour, total vertical feet were 1,495 feet. Because of my low intermediate skill level, I was really having a hard time getting the tail of the skis to release as I ended my turn. Felt like I was constantly catching edge on my inside ski, so it made me nervous and less confident. Because of this, my ski IQ really downgraded from my first ski day at Keystone the previous month. My best parallel skiing carve score for the day was a 90. I don't count the snowplow scores since that's not what I'm trying to do. Despite the weather, crowds, and my new ski adjustment regression, we ended up actually having a lot of fun. Given the weather, as I said, I was just really worried that it was going to be a waste of time and just be a very glum outing for the day. But luckily that ended up not being the case, and we stayed a good bit longer than I figured we would. We almost used the full 4 hours of the passes we bought. That was our experience at Beech Mountain, and I hope you have a great day.